Welcome back to another video review. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the 5.11 EVO 6-inch waterproof boot with Sidezip. Alright, so a short story. I was having problems with my last boots. Wasn't happy with them. There's a couple of issues with them, which I won't get into. They're in my other video if you want to watch them. So I did some research. I was looking for a new pair of boots that would be 100% waterproof and I wouldn't have any issues with. And a lot of people swore by the 5.11s and they swore by the Magnums. I've already owned Magnums in the past, so I wanted to try something new. So I called up 5.11, had a discussion with them about their ATAC and ATAC shields and how were they built and such. And then I asked them, where can I get these boots locally? And so they looked it up and they directed me to Urban Tactical. I'll leave a link in the description below. So I ended up calling up Urban Tactical. I talked to a lovely lady there, and while I was talking to her, she expressed that she was also did security in the past, but she swore by the 5.11 EVO. So after looking it up on the website while I was talking to her and just getting some information on them and just wanted to look at how they looked and such, I took her word for it and I bought them. What I'll say right now is I am happy with them, and I want to give a shout out to them because they had excellent customer service, and I am not being sponsored in any way for this. They impressed me. They helped me out. They got me what I needed. All right, so let's go on with the review. I have a list here. There's so many features in these boots. I'll do my best to cover them all. So to start off with, they are a tactical boot. They're waterproof, and they have Sidezip. The Sidezip uses a YKK zipper, and I haven't had any issues with them. They have a 14 millimeter heel to toe drop, so from the front to back, 14 millimeters. On the inside here, there uses this material called D30. And if I can find the video again, I'll link it as well down below. And basically, it's like they use it in hockey pads and stuff. It's material, like it's soft, but the harder you hit it, the more it resists. It's pretty interesting. So if I can find that video, I'll link it because it's pretty interesting to watch. It has an ortholite insole. And underneath there, also, there is another ortholite foam pad underneath as well. So it's like got double layer. I'll mention right now that I'm really happy about these insoles. Other boots I've had to buy like memory foam and such. With these, I have not had to replace them. They're very, very comfortable. They have a full length EVA midsole inside. So anybody that doesn't know, EVA is ethyl vinyl acetate. It's like a closed cell foam, so that adds more cushion. It has a nylon shank between basically the middle and back here. It's made out of nylon. This helps with support. The outsole is oil and slip resistant. All right. On the inside here, we have, I'll move this boot out of the way, has E-vent waterproof breathable membrane, and I'll tell you right now, it works. I haven't had any issues. It actually comes up pretty high. If you saw my last video on the other pair of boots, I can say that these boots actually, they call them a 6-inch. I would say that they're like a 7-inch boot or a 6.5-inch boot, and they have a higher membrane inside for waterproof, so I like that. It's made out of waterproof full grain leather. It's a 1000D nylon, so Cordura on the outside, which is water resistant and helps with that. Has no metal in the boot at all, even the zipper, the lace lugs, any of this, like the eyelets, non-metal. Comes with climbing lugs, so you have your fence climbing lugs here at the front. And then in the middle here, you have your ladder for like your ladder step, rung, whatever you want to call it, in there. I'm not sure if these are qualified for like fast ropes and such, but I could see it being possible. Has a friend finder logo, so that's like right here. So when you're walking around in the mud, it'll put an imprint of 5.11. I could see that being as a negative though. If you're out in combat or something and you got this 5.11 and someone's trying to track you and there's multiple footprints, they'll know exactly where you're going because you have this logo there. Sort of weird, but I don't see military really using these boots, mostly police and security. Comes with, as mentioned, YKK zippers, and if I can get it to show, see if I can zoom it in here. So YKK comes with sausage laces, and so this makes it so that when you tie your laces, they don't come undone as easily. And then the whole boot is a durable, non-stitched, waterproof outsole. For out here, there's no stitching at all. It's all sealed. It's actually, with this outsole, it's like all the materials are laid in it and your foot sits in it. It's really comfortable. All right, so let's get into my overall opinion on these boots. I'm also going to show some clips of me out in the rain and such, testing these boots out in a thunderstorm, which was my primary concern when I bought a new pair of boots. They are waterproof, they're breathable. I actually found that I only have to wear one pair of socks in these. I wear sort of like a thicker sports sock, and very comfortable, very light, good bend, good support on the back heel section. The only thing I've seen so far, I'm not sure which boot it is. I think it's the other one. Yeah, right here, just a little bit of splitting, and I think that was because I was working barricade at a concert and I was stepping on metal and such, and so it sort of sliced in. It is sort of a soft rubber, but that's the only issue I've had so far on the bottom. They've been wearing pretty well. I haven't really mink oiled them. I have a cloth that's sort of saturated with mink oil, and I just wipe them down every once in a while, just keep them supple and such, and keep them clean. But that's all I've been using. I haven't used any kiwi shoe polish or anything on these yet, and they've held up. The wear is good on them. As mentioned again, I didn't have to replace the insole. These are very comfortable, what they put in here. They basically are a memory foam, so you don't have to buy those. So for the price, I'm very happy with these boots. Like, unbelievable. So let's go over to the other clips I was going to show out in the rain and such, and then I'll be right back. All right, so at work, I'm not sure if you can hear me with all the music in the background. Doing security for an event, and it's really raining out. Got a thunderstorm here, and I'm wearing the 5.11 EVO tactical boots. They're supposed to be waterproof, so I'm testing those out, see how they stay dry or not. So hard to move around. So far I don't feel any water leaking in. I'm wearing Condor pants that are water repellent. I think they're either Teflon coated and such. But yeah, when I get home, I'll test the insides of them. Shove a paper towel in there, see if that collects any moisture and such. I'll also be able to tell if my feet are wet or not. So yeah, let's see how well they do. Alright, so I'm home from that shift with all the rain. You can see still a little bit of wetness on them. We're gonna check the insides of them and see if any moisture leaked in or anything. I know that my pants did the job. They're nice and dry. I really like having these side zips on these EVOs. So yeah, and my feet are totally dry. These boots rock for being waterproof. Really happy about that. I still see there's still moisture on them, but the insides are 100% dry. I got nice dry feet. So yeah, excellent. Alright, so after watching those clips, you'll see I was out in a thunderstorm. It was raining pretty hard. You know, I was wearing the exact same setup that I wore with the other boots that didn't stay waterproof. And as you see, I got home and my feet were dry. So very happy about that. And in closing, just very comfortable boot. I recommend these. I'm very happy with them. Again, a shout out to Urban Tactical for helping me out with this. I appreciate your excellent customer support. So, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Have a great day, have a great week, and take care.